Halloween season means costumes, and I love making a new pet costume each year for my cat Hitchcock. This year's pet costume is a fierce Roman soldier. Go download our free pattern from our website and follow along with me. For supplies, I'm going to use felt squares, colors gold, red, and silver. I'm also going to use 1/8 of a yard of faux suede. I'm going to use all-purpose thread, rhinestones, embroidery thread, fabric paint, and 2 yards of 1/4 inch width ribbon. For tools, I'll use a sewing machine, pins and needles, scissors, fabric marker, and fabric glue. After printing out the pattern pieces, we'll need to cut out our fabric. For the Roman helmet, cut out 2 pieces of the main helmet from your silver felt, 1 of the helmet visor from the gold felt, and 1 of the helmet crest from the red felt. I cut out both collar pieces from my faux suede, but you can also use felt here as well. Cut 1 of the collar base on the fold of the fabric, cut 8 of the collar flaps. Let's assemble the collar first. Cut the ribbon in half and then in half again. 2 of the ribbon pieces go to the collar. Pin the end of each ribbon to the top edge of each side of the collar. The ribbon should overlap at least 1/4 inch to the wrong side of the collar. Stitch the ribbon in place using a regular length straight stitch. Place your collar right side up and place the collar flaps on top of the collar also right side up. Make sure the flaps are evenly spaced going all the way around the collar. Pin the top edge to hold them in place. Stitch the full inner curve of the collar, attaching all the flaps in place. Now for some fun embellishment. Glue rhinestones in the center of each flap. I'm just using 1 for each, but feel free to be creative in your embellishment. Then apply fabric paint around the perimeter of each flap to highlight the shape and make it stand out. With the collar done, let's move on to the helmet. Take the gold visor piece and use a fabric marker to draw your design. With a single embroidery floss and a hand needle, stitch your drawn design. I'm going to do a stem stitch. I'm coming from the wrong side to the right side, about 1/4 inch away from the end of my line. Pull all the way through and then go to the end of your line from the right side to the wrong side. Before I pull this all the way through, I'm going to come up right in the center between the 2 points. Now I can pull it all the way through, and that's my first stitch right there. My second stitch is going to be 1/4 inch away from that first stitch. Before I pull it all the way through, I'm going to come up again right at the end of my first stitch. And you can see there's my second stitch, and then I'm just going to continue until I've done my whole design. So you can see my third stitch is 1/4 inch away from that. Before I pull it all the way through, come up at the end of the second stitch, and that's how you do a stem stitch. I added some smaller rhinestones at the sides of the visor with my fabric glue. Next, I'm going to put the main helmet together. Place the helmet crest between the 2 main helmet pieces. It's not perfectly centered, but more to one side than the other. Line it up with the edge of the helmet curve and pin the whole curved side. If you want to embellish the helmet, do this first before pinning these pieces together, right sides together. On the curved edge, sew a seam with 1/4 inch seam allowance. Don't forget to backstitch. Flip the helmet right side out and you'll notice the crest will not lie flat. If you cut slits, it'll give you a brush effect and make it stand more upright. Add fabric glue to the straight edge of the visor and press it to the front of the helmet and allow it to dry. Lastly, we'll need to add ribbons to make it a wearable hat. Take your 2 remaining pieces of ribbon, pin it to each side of the inside of the helmet, and stitch in place. And with this very simple costume, your pet is now ready to go out trick-or-treating this holiday season. If you make this costume or any of our other pet costumes, please share a picture with us on social media. We hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please subscribe to get notified of our weekly releases. Also check out ProfessorPincushion.com to view our complete library with well over 350 sewing tutorials. If you would like to directly support us, you can check out our Patreon campaign and earn some exclusive perks. Thanks for watching.